All right, let's get right into it. We all know mobile payments have totally changed the way we buy things, but are we really getting the most out of them? Today, we're going to break down how mixing a virtual card with Google Pay gives you way more security and control over your money, not just online, but out in the real world too.
Seriously, just think about it for a second. We do practically everything online now. But for payments, we're still carrying around this little piece of plastic. You know, the one that can get lost, stolen, or have its numbers copied. In today's world, does that really make sense anymore?
You see, as payments shift from our back pockets to our phones, the tools we use have to keep up. It's really time we started to rethink what a card should even be. Yeah, the old way is just clunky, right? You're always worried about losing your card, you're typing your real sensitive card number into all these different websites, and if something does go wrong, you're stuck waiting days for a new card in the mail. Not to mention, trying to figure out your expenses is a total mess. So what's the fix for all these headaches? Well, it's the virtual card. It's a tool that was literally born for the digital age. This isn't just some new type of card. It's a fundamentally smarter way to handle your money.
So a virtual card is pretty much what it sounds like. It's got everything a normal card has, a 16-digit number, an expiration date, a CVV, but it only exists digitally. And here's the magic trick. It lives safely inside an app on your phone, not in a physical wallet where anyone can grab it.
And when you put them side by side like this, the difference is just night and day. With a virtual card, your security is way better because your main account details are never even in the picture. You have instant control, you can freeze it or delete it in a tap, and convenience, come on, it's on your phone, which is with you all the time anyway. Okay, so the theory sounds good, but let's talk about how this stuff actually works in the real world. How does a virtual card plus Google Pay fit into your everyday life? Well, here's the number one reason people love these. Imagine you're buying a game on the Google Play Store, or you're checking out a new online store for the first time. Instead of handing over your primary card info, you just use the virtual card's details. The payment zips right through, but your actual financial info stays safely tucked away. Oh, and if you're a freelancer or run a small business, listen up, because this is a complete game changer. You can create a virtual card just for your business expenses, software tools, web hosting, you name it. Suddenly, tracking everything for taxes is a breeze, and your business and personal spending are perfectly separate.
And get this, it is absolutely not just for online stuff. As soon as you add that virtual card to Google Pay, your phone becomes your wallet. You can literally just tap your phone to pay for your coffee, your lunch, your groceries. You don't even need to bring your physical wallet with you anymore.
And it goes even deeper. You could have one card just for all your subscriptions. YouTube Premium, Spotify, all that. Now you can see all those recurring charges in one spot. It's also fantastic for paying for services from other countries, usually with way less hassle than a traditional bank card. All right, so it's obviously super convenient, but the big question is it actually safe? Let's peel back the curtain on the layers of security that make this all possible. The secret weapon behind Google Pay's security is a cool process called tokenization. Now that sounds complicated, but it's simple. When you tap to pay, Google doesn't send your real card number. Instead, it creates a unique one-time use code, a token, for that transaction. So the shop owner never sees or stores your actual card details, ever. So let's stack it all up. You're actually protected by 3 layers of security. First, you've got your phone's own lock screen, your fingerprint or Face ID. Second, you have Google Pay's tokenization doing its thing. And the third layer, the final wall of defense, is the virtual card itself, acting as a complete shield between the transaction and your bank account. So are you sold yet? The best part is that getting all this set up is surprisingly simple. Let me just walk you through it real quick. It really is this easy. First, you get yourself a virtual card from a provider, say like CardUpNow.com. Next, you just pop open the Google Pay app on your phone. You'll manually enter the card details they give you, go through a super quick verification, and that's it. You're literally ready to start paying for things with your phone. Okay, just a few quick tips to make sure everything goes smoothly. For that tap-to-pay magic in stores, your phone needs to have a little chip called NFC. Also, just double-check that your virtual card provider actually works with Google Pay. And finally, while it's pretty rare these days, just know that a handful of old-school merchants might not accept virtual cards yet. So, when you put this all together, what does it really mean? Well, it all comes down to one really powerful idea: giving you back total control over your money. This quote really just nails it, doesn't it? It's about finally moving past the old limits of a physical piece of plastic and embracing a smarter, more secure way to handle your money. So here's the real takeaway.
Yes, it's fast. Yes, it's easy. But the true power here is the flexibility you get, the privacy you maintain, and the absolute control you have over every single dollar you spend in the digital world.
With all this technology right at our fingertips, there's just no good reason to stick with the risks and the hassles of the old way. So the only question left is, isn't it time you took back control? If you're ready to make that jump, you can get started with the secure virtual card that's built for all this stuff over at CardUpNow.com. Thanks so much for tuning in.